Hello and good morning. Welcome to your daily tarot readings on Friday, the 26th of June. I'm Hem from Self Love Self Care System. I'm doing your readings this week from the Midnight Magic Tarot deck conference. Right, my lovelies, let's get our three cards without further ado. Let's see what the angels want to tell us for today, for Friday, the 26th of June. Time is ticking away, right, isn't it? And I don't know how the rest of you feel, but I feel like this year is turning into one heck of a quick march. We're not going slowly, we're just tumbling through the months. The next thing we know, we're going to be at Christmas again, aren't we? It's insane. I don't like it because obviously it really does mean we're all getting older. For those youngsters of you, the truth is, we are going to get old no matter what. You're not going to be able to bypass it. And there's a specific time around your 30s when suddenly you're 40 or something like that before you know it, and it happens all really fast without your consent. It seems to happen out of nowhere, really. Okay, my lovelies, let's get our reading for Friday, the 26th of June. Are you ready? So your first card is the Page of Pentacles. And just why have we got the Page of Pentacles for our first card? So the angels are saying that there is a vision, a light, a calling pulling you forward. And it's something new that you've not done before. It might cost money, it might give you money, but it's going to be something where you're able to be more youthful. When I say the word youthful, the angels are saying to me that's not quite right. They're saying, what it is that because it is something so new, it's almost like, learning to walk again, learning to become like maybe learning to fly, that kind of thing, right? Um, and the angels are saying that it's like there's luck being brought in, and there is new opportunity. Now, it's interesting because there's this beautiful sort of pearl here, this green pearl, and the angels are saying it's like you're going to gain something through this. You're going to gain some kind of wisdom, this really is an opportunity moment for you to learn a new skill of some kind, right? Now, they're saying it's also for you to use a skill that maybe you've created from before, that you haven't used before. And they're saying that you are not going to, yeah, they're saying it's like having you'll have vision, and you're not going to be able to ignore the pull of this new thing, this new beginning thing. And it's quite interesting because it's like starting a new project or beginning something new, craft. Like, for example, I want to learn to, okay, this is a big one, right? I want to learn to sail a yacht, and I'd really like to do that. And that's my new thing. I always thought I wanted to fly a plane, but actually, it was never a plane. It was always a yacht, maybe. I always wanted to maybe do yachting. Do you know what the funny part of this is? When I was born and up until but really, very, really recently in my life, I absolutely did not like the water. I was quite afraid of it. I didn't love it. I always thought it was somewhere you could drown. Didn't really like water. And then many, many years ago, we went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, and I swam in the Great Barrier, and suddenly I lost my fear of water from nowhere, really. And now I want to go yachting. I want to actually train to be able to do this. It's something quite intriguing. But like I said, this is something that is the newness for you as well. There's something new that is like it will give you that verve of being young again. When we're young, we learn so many new different things, right? As we get older, some of us we put ourselves out to pasture, right? This is about you opening the door to becoming a new do a version of yourself. Like when you're young, you're exploring, you're trying something new. And like when you're young, people always saying to you, what are you doing with your life? How are you going? Blah, blah, blah. And then you get older and people stop asking you that question because they think, yeah, well, they're a failure and they're not doing anything and they're not doing anything the way I would do it. And that kind of starts to happen. But what's going on here is that you're being given the opportunity to scale a mountain maybe that you've always wanted to scale. So maybe I get to do those yachting classes. I'd really like to, not yachting, yeah, learn to is it called pilot? No, captain a yacht. I don't know. Right, your next card, my lovelies, is the Ten of Cups. There we go. Wish card. They're just the same. This is the card that comes to you to tell you that it is possible to make your wishes a reality. They're saying ask for the help that you need from your angels, from your guardians and your spirit and your guides. They're saying be positive, be open, be willing to step into a new space, one that you haven't been in before. This energy, right? But then they're saying also that you are able to start new projects, start new things, have a new beginning. Do you know, it's interesting because this is quite a big one here, this bush card I'm getting here. And I feel that for many of you, you're being offered a chance to recalibrate from a space that was probably quite broken, and it's almost like healing it, fixing it. I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, but the Japanese fix ceramics with gold. And it's golden, like gold tinted blue, right? And so the pottery has this gold running through it. It's a bit like that, mending something, fixing it, and then starting it again. So there may be something you're bringing back to life as well. But like I say, maybe it's a skill or something you never did before. But this card is literally saying to you, you have luck on your side, wish for what you want and you need, and it will come to pass. It's powerful. It's powerful reading. Right, lovely. Before we get to our final card, I would absolutely love a thumbs up. And if you feel cool and you haven't done already, I would love a subscribe. Everything's falling down here. That's the book or the cards. Okay, so your final card is the Four of Pentacles. Angels, why have I got Four of Pentacles? Yes. Okay. So they're saying this is stabilized expression. This is stabilized movement. You are moving from one space to a whole new version of yourself. You are determining this by absorbing, understanding new knowledge, new perspective, maybe. And you're also possibly, they're saying, learning a new skill. This will mean that you can create a new foundation for yourself that will help you as you move through with the new vision that you have. They're saying, imagine, if you will, that you always imagined that you'd be a specific type of person and you never really got there. This is the opportunistic, beautiful time, they're saying. The angels are saying that the light, the energy, the frequency is exactly in the right place for you to now take on the mantle, the one that you've always wanted. In Pentacles, we find myth and symbolism around money, they're saying. And then they're saying to me, as you move, as you shift, as you dive into this new capacity and this new project, idea, thought, vision, wish, even, you'll be able to use your money in a different way because you'll feel differently. And because you feel differently, your money will work differently as well. And there's also power in the fact the angels are saying that you will become more vibrationally sound. And by trying new things, it actually changes your vibration. It's almost that Mrs. Pan, Miss or Peter Pan energy, where you stay young, vibrant, and soulful, and life doesn't knock you in hard ways. It's gorgeous. I love that reading for you. I hope you loved it too. Namaste, everyone. Have a gorgeous, gorgeous day. I will see you next week on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. Doing whatever it is you're doing. I hope it's going to be a good one. I'm actually doing work this weekend. So I've got my students on Saturday and Sunday, 2 days, and I'm gonna take a bit of a chill pill as well. I think I'm gonna rest a little bit. My life is just everywhere. I still haven't done all of moving my stuff over here. Trying to move out of a home that's already occupied is really difficult. It's not an easy thing at all, quite hard. So I'm trying to do that, and because my stuff's everywhere, it's a little bit of a crazy thing because I can't tell, is this mine? Is this yours? Is this ours? Blah blah blah. So that's kind of going on, and it's an interesting time for me right now. But everything's going to get better soon. And also for those of you who didn't know, I'm hopefully going to have my operation soon. So if I've seemed a little bit like I'm not replying or I'm not actually messaging you as quickly as I normally do, please accept my apologies, but I actually have got to get this other stuff done now. It's really important so that I can get that rest time once I've had the time with my appointment and I'm all fixed and good to go again. All right, my lovelies, I've said so much love. Thank you so much for watching me. So thank you so much for following me, subscribing, doing all the things you do. And those of you who are on Facebook as well, I'm sending you all so much love. And those of you who don't even follow me or subscribe or whatever, but just watch these videos, I send you all so much love as well. I'm grateful, ever grateful for anything that, and messages that you send me and that kind of thing as well. So I send you all so much love. Take care of yourselves, everyone. And I'll speak to you really, really soon. Take care. Bye.